What's up, guys? Iceman here. So what can I say, dog? I love to gamble and shit. Especially in Diablo 2. So one of you guys made mention of how you spent 300,000 shekels, or gold rather, at level 11, and it won you a gold dagger. Because of course in one of my previous videos, I gambled, I think, 1.5 million golds, and I ain't find shit. But yeah, it's just, man, I love the gambling shit in Diablo 2. Oh fuck, these are now more expensive. Shit. Yeah, you gotta watch your little tail, because now this guy's level 20 and it's a massive difference. But what I was gonna do, I was gonna show you guys the progress so far with my Frenzy Barbarian. Come on, dog. Come on, you son of a bitch. Ooh, a rare. Faculfife. Faculfife. That is Faculfife. I wonder what that looks like. Alright, but I'm not going to waste too much time doing that. Here's what I did. I've been handing down stuff to my Barbarian. Basically, I decided to make one after I found areas with my assassin from Eldritch. I was very pleased to find this helm. Godly helm in PD2, or in D2R rather. I think it's actually been nerfed a little bit in PD2. I found Griswold's Edge. I can't remember where I found this thing at this point. Hawkmail, I've been using that. Dusk Deep, which is a great early game melee helm. The max damage really helps. A 2-piece Fidelis set, 50 MF, a ton of attack rating, you know, some res, things like that. I found a couple of these. Shadowfang. Of course, the one-handed damage isn't very impressive at all for a level 12. But it has dual leech, it has nice cold damage. So I was actually dual wielding two of these for a short while. But what I was mainly doing, I mean, because you can use Berserker set at level 3 as long as you have adequate strength. Oh shit. Here, screw it. Okay, so, see, but what kind of sucks is the fact that Berserker set is just not very impressive. Like, in PD2, for example, they really did up these early game sets just to make them worth, like, keeping and using. Because they're barely even worth keeping and using. I mean, I suppose at level 3, if you can manage it, or it's not bad. You know, to get to like level 10 or something. But yeah, just the damage is quite poor. But it's not horrible. You know, it's kind of beneficial, I guess. Of course, I was sword mastery, but I was doing that. I was running around, killing shit. Now the problem is, I have to do tomb runs, but I can't enter the Canyon of the Magi because I still haven't killed the summoner. Hell, I still haven't attained the amulet. In fact, I probably should just go get the amulet. Now, melee classes, I mean, obviously in D2 Classic or D2R, they really got the shaft. Because here's what I did with my assassin, okay? I hit level 20, so all of a sudden I get someone to make a cow game, and she can just solo the cows at level 20, right? And she didn't have any hand-me-down gear. So now this Barbarian, with all this hand-me-down gear, I get level 20 finally, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can skip tomb runs. So I'm like, I'll try cow level like I do with my assassin. And the cows just beat the shit out of him. Like, he can barely kill one cow without getting swatted to death by all the rest. And that's with decent armor, decent life. You know, look at his life. It's not bad for level 20. And decent everything else, you know, decent fucking weapons. I mean, you got Griswold's Edge. Which is what I use, actually. Over Berserkers, yeah. I use this setup, of course. Check this shit out. Ew, yeah. That's the setup that I use. And there's his damage. I almost forgot that Frenzy is actually a level 24 skill. So he can't... I got a couple stat points left over. But yeah, it's a level 24 skill, which is really annoying as well. You know, why the hell can't they have this earlier? Like, I thought it was going to be level 18. Whatever. In Frenzy, I mean, what happened to me in the cows is probably going to be what happens to me early on when I start trying to run the Chaos Sanctuary in Hell. Just going to get the shit beat out of him because he gets surrounded by enemies. And he's a little melee class who hits one fucking monster at a time. Not that I'm exactly complaining about that, because I have made mention in the past of how practical, I think, for the most part, melee splash damage is, which is what you have in mods like Path of Diablo and Project Diablo 2, where you hit an enemy and within a small radius, maybe even within this light radius that you see here, the other ones take damage as well. They take your base weapon damage. Subtract from your, you know, your multipliers from your skills. They're just your base weapon damage on here. So they'll take like you have a base attack. That's the damage they take. So it's at this level, it's really close to the double swing damage, of course. But I thought that was very practical. Because with the Javazon, you can just walk into an area, click once, and everything fucking dies. The Barbarian, even if you have like high-end gear, in most situations, unless you have like AoE stuff, which still only has so much of an effect, because endgame hell, like the lightning and shit from, what's that weapon called? Crescent Moon only goes so far. You're not going to wipe out the entire fucking screen with it like you can a Javazon, or an Assassin, or a Sorceress casted Blizzard, you know what I mean? You still gotta hit every enemy one at a time. So the problem is, like in the cows, they were surrounding my ass. And I was swatting one at a time, and I wasn't killing them in one hit. If you are killing one hit, it's a little easier, but even with that, you just get hoarded, you just get surrounded so bad in the Chaos Sanctuary that you're fucked. So that's kind of what I've been anticipating, is I'm gonna get to the Chaos Sanctuary, and this fat little Batista-ass motherfucker is gonna get his ass kicked. But if I get Lawbringer, you know, he's gonna be cast and decrepify like Cray Cray. And that's his only hope. He's gonna be cast and decrepify. It's just fun mixing and matching. I just remember LOD Classic about 2 years ago when I was making videos with it. It was fun. You know, I had a Breath of the Dying in the stash, I had a Grief. Fucked around with mix and matching things. Lawbringer, of course. I think I put like 1 point in Sword Mastery, the rest in Axe. Which is kind of the reverse right here, unfortunately. I didn't even put a single in Axe Mastery. Yeah, let me show you, I'll show you how he does Act 4. On second thought, dog, let's try Act 3. I think Act 3 is very visually impressive in D2R. It was just so damn bland in Legacy. See, check this out. Quite bland. And it was, yeah, it was pretty boring. The aesthetic of it. But he can actually run the Trav okay at level 20. Now that's primarily why I made this guy. Yeah, the Chaos Sanctuary in Hell is going to be a bitch who has top-end gear. The thing about Barbarians is they can do the Trav, you know, and they're actually quite optimal for it. And of course you can use Item Pine after you murder everything. So you might want to skimp out on cold damage as much as you can so you don't shatter the corpses. Hot damn, Iceman needs to drink of water. I might go get some in a minute here. But yeah, these guys heal each other, so you gotta work fast. Stone Skin right there. The knockback is kind of annoying that my Griswold Zeds has. And I actually had Kleeglaw's gloves, but I ended up taking them off because the knockback was just getting too annoying. So now it's only knocking back with the hits from Griswold's, which is enough though. But yeah, in Hell I intend to farm these guys just to mix things up a little bit. My Assassin can actually do Hell Chaos now. I'll probably make a video on that soon. She does okay with Hell Chaos, so I'm quite pleased with that. But let's see here, what do we got? Find item. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let me give that shit a try. Oh! Oh, shit! Skewer a fucking prentice. Hell yeah. Look at that, Horked a frickin' unique. Like a 12% chance, 13% chance. But of course, later in the game, you got a bunch of plus skill gear. You know, you just put 1 point of this and you're already at like 40-some%. Or in some cases, 50. You can have 2 heart carvers on Switch, for example, and they give 4 to Hork each. Hey, yeah, dog! Shit, I might... Okay, 7 to 19. ITD on that little slug. I mean, I think it attacks fast as a toad. I don't know. This is great, too, because these items, they look like they do in the graphics. See that? Look at Skewer of Crintus. See that? It's all curved and shit. Has little... And look at the Griswold's Edge. This has a good look. Just like it does in the graphic, only it's actually green. Check that out. Green slug right there. These axes look as they do. You see that? They're double-sided. So yeah, I like those little touches, alright? But I mean, it's the least they can fucking do, right? But yeah, let me know where you guys are at in D2. But that's kind of what I'm planning on doing, is getting to hell, farming the tribe, finding item, just mess around, finding runes and shit. You know, my assassin has been my mainstay, obviously. She's been a damn good time. She's been just popping. Here, let me show you her real quick, that woman. So here's China. She's doing quite well. Level 84. Cast Burst of Speed, cast Shadow Master. I bought this armor for style points. I want 4 perfect topaz. And you guys got 4 perfect topaz, I'll trade you this shit for it, alright? I'll get style points wearing this. Well, I didn't realize that mine actually has more defense, but oh well. This looks cool. Check it out. Oh yeah. And it's style points because it's a magic item. Chaco, all that stuff right there. All that stuff right there. But yeah, she's been just obliterating shit. Look at this, 6,800 Light Sentry, 2,400 Death Sentry. Corpse Explosion. What's that? I remember back in Classic D2, before LOD expansion, these were the best items, these lances. The rare lances had the highest potential for like whirlwind damage. So you had these barbarians who were always looking for the rare lances, and they were the most like valuable items in the game. Whirlwind Barb, rare lance. I don't remember what they had for mods. I mean, I think you get Ethereal with repair mod on them. This is before runes. Get all sorts of cray shit on them. But yeah, that was a good time, man. Item chase for those. Let's see what that one rolled. This is a poor roll, of course. Yeah, you get the Whirlwind Barbs using the rare lance. Those were endgame barbarians right there. And they did okay. Often Ice Blink was used, believe it or not. Splint Mail. Oh, another one. See, I want to get Jewelers of the Whale. Yeah, it's crazy, but I remember Ice Blink Splint Mail. You'd put that on and you'd be in hell wearing Ice Blink Splint Mail along with a rare lance, just whirlwinding around and freezing everything so nothing could hit you. It'd just all be frozen. You just keep whirlwinding around it until it dies. It's kind of a cheap move. You know, you were cheesing the enemies or whatnot. But it worked, and it was practical. So, and I did that. So Ice Blink was a cool item back then. Let me know in the comments if you guys remember that shit. And shit, I think people were wearing, like, Tarn Helm. Like, endgame helm right there, Tarn Helm. Things like that. This is before a lot of the uniques were added. Ooh! Hell yeah, dog. 208, nice. Thug damage. Fucking thug phase blade right there. But yeah, I've been farming this woman.
What are your needs?
Trying to get me a wait, what level requirement was that? My barbarian might be able to use that. I love farming this woman. Alright, yeah, if you guys will like the video, become a patron if you want. Thank you to those who support the Ice Boy. Links in the description below if you would like to support me. May the Creator bless you and keep you. May your finances prosper. And may you have many wives. Peace with you.